I'm Jensen Button. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. And on behalf of the NDTV network, I wish you a very warm welcome to the annual NDTV Car and Bike Awards. Over the past 8 years, the CNB Awards have established a reputation for integrity and transparency, ensuring that only the very best are recognized. Let me assure you that it is only the truly deserving who will leave with the coveted trophies tonight. This year, NDTV is joined by a highly reputable partner in Mobil 1 as the title sponsor. Mobil 1 has, of course, been a strong technology partner to the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes F1 team for close to 2 decades. I wish you all the very best of luck for the awards tonight and hope you all have a great evening. With that, let me now hand over to someone you know very well. It's over to you, Sid.
Thank you, and thank you so much, Jensen. A little bit of an anticlimax and perhaps a bit of a disappointment for some of you, especially maybe some of the ladies in the audience tonight. Not quite Jensen, but he couldn't be here with us tonight. He was kind enough to lend me his suit, though, and his helmet. So that was a bit of fun for me, and I want to welcome all of you to the NDTV Car and Bike Awards. We were here just a year ago and celebrating the very best from the automobile world. It's been a tough year this year too, exciting year, and as always, the good news is that India is very much at the center of all the decisions that global auto is taking. What's also been nice is that we've seen some new brands. The market remains hungry, and we've seen the entrance of some new brands this year as well. We're talking about Mini, SsangYong, Vespa. We've also had Porsche sort of begin a second innings, set up its own shop, so to speak. So plenty to celebrate, plenty for us to take you through. And just like all of you, I'm as anxious to know who the big winners tonight are going to be. So once again, from all of us at NDTV, a very warm welcome. And I would like to invite, at this point, my colleague and co-host this evening, Ira Dugal.
Very good evening to all of you once again. Aslat, you're talking about the exciting year it's been. It's been an equally challenging year for the auto industry.
Very challenging year. We'll be speaking about that with some of our guests tonight. And were you one of those who was disappointed when the helmet came off?
Mildly, but you know, we'll live with you.
Well, I guess we'll just have to, I suppose, right?
Absolutely. As we kick off this evening, let me invite Vikram Chandra on stage. He's CEO for the NDTV Group to formally kick off the evening and give you all a warm welcome from the group.
Why don't I get a suit like that?
You have to fit into it, Vikram.
I have to fit into it. Of course I'll fit into it. Well, I have to say thank you all so much for being with us for the Mobil 1 NDTV Car and Bike Awards powered by Tata AIG General Insurance Company. It's a pleasure and fantastic to have all of you with us. We work very hard on the credibility of these awards to make sure that they're the most credible awards in the entire space. And I think having all of you here with us at the Buddha International Circuit is also a testimony to the fact that you value these awards and you think it means a lot. So enjoy the evening. I'm going to hand it back to all of you and see if at some point I can wrangle a quick ride in one of those cars.
I think that should be the idea for all of us here.
I'll try and do that. Have a great evening. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much, Vikram. We're going to start the awards category with the motorcycles category. I'm going to welcome on stage for the first set of awards, Mark Nassif, MD at Renault. And as he makes his way here, we're going to tell you all the action that's been building up in that space this past year.
The Igniter may be very similar to the Honda CBF Stunner under the skin, but it's actually a lot more practical. A very significant move by Honda to hit right at the heart of Splendor territory.
If you take a look at what they've done with this product, you've tried to really appeal to a different kind of buyer by cashing in on the sensibility that came in with the CBR 250R.
One of the year's most hotly anticipated bikes is undoubtedly the Honda CBR 150R. Hayate means swift wind in Japanese, and Suzuki would want this bike to breeze through the market. the Bajaj Discover family has also grown significantly with the arrival of the ST. First time I looked at this bike, I had this sort of a sense of deja vu. There's something in there that reminds me of the first generation Pulsar. We welcome the 125cc Phoenix.
TVS has gone bold with this design.
Motorcycle of the year up to 110cc, and the winner is Honda Dream Yuga.
The 8th edition of the NDTV Car and Bike Awards kicked off with a return to the Budh International Circuit with our jury meet.
It's the day where a lot of excitement hits all of us. The jury members are all here. Everybody is lined up and ready to go.
And like every year, we are proud of our prolific jurors with years of experience, tons of talent and tremendous perspective on the Indian automobile market.
This year particularly, I think the mid-range, the mid-price range is extremely strong. We've got very strong contenders, any one of whom can walk away with a prize.
The tantalizing 5.14 kilometers of the Budh circuit were enough incentive to get cracking bright and early. So, after a quick briefing and rule check, off everyone went, careening, zipping and cruising on 4 and 2 wheels.
The bottom end of the market, if you look at it, and where the masses are, what matters to in India, there it's not that exciting. It's not been very exciting.
That DCI motor has done wonders for them, isn't it?
That engine, no, they have got the balance right. Small package, large engine, works
and they've tuned it correctly.
Well.
With the same engine.
It works perfectly well, yes.
With years of experience testing automobiles and tracking the industry closely, as well as bringing in the consumer's perspective, the jury had a tough task at hand.
In the middle segment, I think the top end is providing everything that the buyer needs, yeah. I mean, as long as he can afford it. But in the middle segment, like the so-called SUVs, there I think it needs a little more.
I thought the new Range Rover is also fantastic. But moving down to more realistic, more democratic cars, I think I quite like the Renault Pulse.
So I tried doing it one segment at a time. I started with the smallest car, I started with the Alto, and then took it step by step from there, went up from there, and I left the sports cars till the end.
Dilip Chhabria of DC Design joined in for judging the design category, which has seen the number of contenders grow significantly. As the day came to a close, the curiosity around which products will end up winning had everyone on tenterhooks. But as you've seen, we have already had some very deserving winners, and we wish all the nominees the very best for the rest of the evening.
It's always fun, the jury meet. That's the part of the awards process I think I enjoy the most, and why not? We get to really get behind the wheel, as it were. And everything that we spoke about in there, well, I can tell you, there was a lot of serious judging at the end of that as well. So you will get to see some very deserving winners tonight. At this point, I would like to invite to join me up on stage, Mr. Sandeep Singh from Toyota Kirloskar. Good evening, and thank you so much for being here with us.
Very happy to be here. Nice weather. Like Bangalore, I'm just coming from Bangalore, so I'm not missing it.
Yeah. For once, we're better off than Bangalore in weather terms. Yeah. But the point I wanted to also make with you is that what we've seen in the last few months when it comes to the automakers and the industry bodies as well, is that even in India, even the Indian consumer is now seeing more and more of an interest or awareness or concern for the environment. Yes. Do you back that up?
Very much. We are very much conscious about it. And as you know, that Toyota is pioneer in hybrid technology.
And that's something the whole industry is waiting for.
Yeah, I think all of us are waiting for. Everyone will
Yeah.
like to have that kind of technology in India.
I can tell you consumers are waiting as well. But for now, we'll move away from all things on four wheels, back to the two-wheel space. Let's take a look at the nominees, sir, for Scooter of the Year.
Scooter of the Year. Yamaha Ray. Hero Maestro. Vespa LX 125. Suzuki Swish.
Winner is Yamaha Ray.
I'd also like to now invite on stage Mr. Kaushal K. Mishra, the CEO, Tata AIG General Company. The category is, quite simply, the premium car of the year.
Again, BMW 3 Series.
Let me first invite on stage Yadvinder Guleria, Vice President Sales and Marketing at Honda Motorcycles and Scooters. Here's all the action that's been building up in the hatchback space.
An improvement over the old car for sure, and even the cabin space gets you a sense of space, which is a little bit better.
It's contemporary and smart, and most importantly, while staying under 4 meters, still looks ample and spacious.
Renault's big, small bet for the Indian market is here.
And so it's fun, it's funky, it's young, it's roomy, and it's comfortable.
The Fabia Scout has got a better ground clearance than the regular Fabia and is a bit more rugged overall.
It's Pulse, Renault Pulse.
The next segment within the hatchback space is going to be entry hatchbacks, and for that, let me invite on stage Mr. Kurush Daruwala, CEO at Tata AIG General Insurance, and Madhukar Sinha, National Head Personal Lines, also at Tata AIG General Insurance.
The award for the entry hatchback car of the year goes to Maruti Suzuki Alto 800.
I'm told I'm supposed to hand back to Siddharth, but if you've known Siddharth as long as we have, it's very tough to pin him down. He's hopping from continent to continent, car to car, so I'm not even going to try. Sid, where are you?
Oh, I'm doing what I like to do best, which is mingle. I like to be on this side of things. And congratulations, Mark. How do you feel?
We feel great. Fantastic year for us.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, Sumit, you just managed to get in, I think, but before the show started. So I'm glad to see you. And already one trophy sitting on your table.
Exciting times, and it's always a pleasure to be here. And it's a good beginning.
It's a good beginning, he says.
For the evening.
For the evening, all right. And perhaps for the new year as well, that's coming up. And at this point, I'm going to quickly walk across and escort Vikram Chandra to join me back on stage. Thanks, Vikram, for joining me up here. The category is a very special one for all of us at NDTV. Before I say anything more, actually, why don't you divert your attention to the big screens? A stalwart in the Indian automobile industry and the chairman of Maruti Suzuki India. After an illustrious career in the Indian Administrative Service, Mr. Ravindra Chandra Bhargav joined Maruti Udyog Limited in 1981, helping to shape the company at the very start. He has been one of the industry's most respected statesmen for years. A loyal employee from the very start and increasingly the company's public face too. For an outstanding contribution to Maruti Suzuki India and the automobile industry, we are proud to announce our Automotive Man of the Year for 2013 is Mr. R.C. Bhargav.
Good evening. It's a real pleasure to receive this award. And obviously the award is not for what I have done, but for what the entire team at Maruti has done. And I accept this award on the behalf of those people and those who have made Maruti possible to what it is today. Thank you very much.
Just thought I'll come across and say hello to another friend of ours who seems to be a little bit busy with texting, is it? Or should I just be polite and leave it at...
Gul.
With Gul, he says. Yes, that's right. She's kind of ditched us tonight, but with good reason. She had to be in Chandigarh today. But Michael, it's been quite a year for you, I think. Lots of excitement in terms of what Audi as a brand has been able to achieve.
Well, this year we have given competition a hard time.
Go ahead and join
us
on
here,
stage.
Mike. Join us here on stage for some of the next award categories. And let's also play out all the notables in the premium bike space as we wait for the next award categories to come up.
The bike is aggressive, but still carries cues and hints from previous Pulsars. It's been a long wait, but what the Royal Enfield engineers have delivered with the Thunderbird was well worth it. It's got the looks, and it marked the arrival of the Austrian sport bike brand KTM to the Indian market.
The bike looks ready for performance and yet gives you a sense of comfort and convenience.
Looks to stop you dead in your tracks. Like the 796, the 795 is an attention grabber. Ducati has certainly cracked how to keep the superbike flag flying with the 1199. The Fury, as it's called, has a really clean design, very classic and swept back. The semi-active suspension system the company calls Skyhook is really the USP on the Multistrada.
You must have heard the word mean machine being used and misused quite liberally in the auto industry. But really, Harley's new Fat Bob takes being mean to a whole new level. At no angle is it trying to smile at you or trying to make a fashion statement. All it's telling you is to shut up and ride it. You talk about attitude.
Motorcycle of the Year above 500cc, that's the first category.
The winner, the Ducati Monster.
Motorcycle of the Year above 250cc. The winner there is.
And the winner is my favorite, the Royal Enfield Thunderbird.
one other category though in the bike space, but for that I'm going to invite on stage Nalin Kapoor of Hyundai. The final category in the bike space, Motorcycle of the Year up to 250cc, the honors, sir.
Motorcycle of the Year up to 250cc. Very pleased to announce Bajaj Pulsar 200 NS.
For the car and bike team. It's called the Car and Bike Viewers' Choice Award. It's going to be split into two categories, the car and the bike. But let me first actually invite on stage Malvika of Ernst & Young, because we do want to tell you that these awards are put together in the best possible way, in the most ethical possible way, and there's no tampering at all here. And Ernst & Young ensures that that's the way it goes. Let me invite two members of the jury actually to give the first of these Car and Bike Viewer Choice Awards, father and son duo Kamlesh and Aditya Patel.
CNB Viewer's Choice Car of the Year. Chevrolet Sail Yuva. Hyundai Elantra. Maruti Suzuki Alto 800. Maruti Suzuki Ertiga. Maruti Suzuki Swift Desire. Nissan Evalia. Renault Duster. Renault Pulse. Renault Scala. Tata Safari Storm.
Hyundai Elantra.
I would like to invite up on stage Mr. Takayuki Ishida from Nissan and Mr. Rohit Baluja, the president of IRTE. CNB Viewer's Choice Two-Wheeler of the Year. Bajaj Discover 125 ST. Hero Maestro. Honda Dream Yuga. Royal Enfield Thunderbird. Suzuki Hayate. Vespa LX 125. Yamaha Ray. Suzuki Swish.
I'm very happy to announce this award, Two-Wheeler of the Year. Viewer's Choice. Honda Dream Yoga.
I did, of course, introduce Mr. Baluja as the president of IRTE, but sometimes here in India, road traffic education just sounds like an oxymoron. What can we hope will change?
We had last year 142,000 people who died on Indian roads and almost 1.8 million seriously injured. India has today the worst of the road safety record in the world. And I think it becomes all our responsibility that as we move people, we also need to look at road safety. I'm pleased to be here and thank you very much for calling me over.
Thank you, sir, and we hope things change in a hurry. And all the work that you're doing, we appreciate it. Thank you. The jury was really taken in by the fact that this was one campaign that stood out for them as an integrated campaign, because across every platform, we actually found that there was a single message, and a very strong one, and it was communicated by a character, not necessarily a person, which is why it wasn't seen as being a brand ambassador of the year. It was more seen as being just part of this campaign. We're talking, of course, about the very dabang Salman Khan. He's joining us now, and he couldn't be here with us because, well, he has certain television show commitments which keep him locked up in a particular house. So, well, we have to go across to him. So, first of all, Salman Bhai, thank you for joining us, and many congratulations to you as well as the Suzuki team. It wasn't really Salman Khan who was in that ad, it was Chulbul Pandey who was in that ad. And what kind of inputs came in from your side on this? What were your thoughts that went into this overall campaign?
No, I was given the script, and I thought the script was a really nice script and a funny script. I just thought that I should go ahead and just go, and follow the script straight away, which I did. And today the campaign has been appreciated. People are liking it. We've also tied up with Dabang. We've, since I'm the brand ambassador for Suzuki, we've also used Suzuki in the film. It's nice to be a part of the brands that you can actually ride, eat, wear, etc., etc., etc. Not to endorse something just for the sake of endorsing, for the money. If you, if I would not eat, wear, or use, I would not do a product.
All right, I mentioned at the start there that the tagline is what seems to have got a lot of attention, a lot of public attention as well. Hayate yu hi nahi chalate. So taglines like that, they sort of go with your character in many ways, but they're important.
I think it's a very catchy tagline. I think when I heard Hayate yu hi nahi chalate, I thought it was a superb tagline. I don't know who came up with it, I don't know how they came up with it, but whoever came up with it, however they came up with it, I was very impressed by that tagline.
Thank you so much, Salman, for joining us, and congratulations again to Suzuki for the best integrated campaign of the year. It's also a very special sense of pride that we get as Indians, seeing bikes on the map coming from an Indian team. And so, for that, our Mobile One Motorsport Award recipient this year, Mahindra Racing.
Very happy for Mobile One to be associated with the NDTV Car and Bike Award Show. Obviously, it is a very prestigious program, one of the most important car award shows in India on an annual basis. Our association as title sponsors reaffirms our commitment to motorsports. We've been involved in motorsports for many years around the world. We've been involved in Formula One racing for many years. We've been partners with the McLaren racing team for close to 15 years, if not more. And this, we've been very, very successful in the racing circuit. Mobile One certainly has been. And we think that our association with the major OEMs here, again, reaffirms our commitment to motorsports, and it also reaffirms our commitment to building our brand in India. As you are aware, India is a big market, growing market, very fast growing market, and certainly our association here helps us build our brand and improves our relationships with all of the key OEMs who are present here today.
Let me invite up on stage a big winner tonight, Mr. Philippe Fonsar from BMW India, to join me here. And in the meanwhile, let's take a look at the nominees for Two-Wheeler Manufacturer of the Year. two-wheeler manufacturer of the year. Bajaj Auto Limited. Hero MotoCorp. Honda Motorcycle and Scooter India. Yamaha India. Royal Enfield.
And the winner for the two-wheeler manufacturer of the year is, I'm very happy to announce, Royal Enfield.
Let's now go ahead and invite on stage Mr. Anirvan Roy, the GM Automotive for ExxonMobil here in India. The category is, of course, the car manufacturer of the year, and we have lots and lots and lots of nominees there. Car manufacturer of the year. Audi India. Renault India. Nissan India. Hyundai Motor India. Mahindra and Mahindra. Maruti Suzuki India.
The car manufacturer of the year, Renault India.
To the next category, which is the utility vehicles category, and all the action. There's been a lot of attention on that space. Let's first watch all that's built up through the year over there.
The Ertiga has captured the imagination of the car buyer, not because there were people looking to buy a van-type vehicle, but because it's made them think about buying such a car at this price point. So it's a popular platform for Nissan all right in India. The Evalia powers its way in with an efficient K9K diesel engine that is also used in the diesel Micra and Sunny.
This is where I think VW has tried to stay very true to the roots of the Touareg, and so overall you look at it and you know instantly that it is indeed the Touareg. Big branding at the back. The tail lamp cluster is of course very akin to a lot of the VW models.
The Quanto looks a bit strange, but it drives better than expected.
This SUV is part of Renault's global family of lower cost and affordable vehicles that are built on the Logan car platform. The Mitsubishi Pajero Sport is the latest launch from the Japanese company through its local Hindustan Motors tie-up.
Sanyong in India had to be impressive. The new revised 3rd Gen Rexton W is indeed all of those things.
Overall, the materials, everything that you get, typically Audi, so it's familiar territory in that.
The 3rd generation of the M-Class is the first SUV that the company will be assembling here in India.
for sure, things do change on a new generation, but the one big USP that instantly comes across is the all-new aluminum construction that's been used for the first time on an SUV, in fact.
It is certainly the most important milestone for Land Rover in several years.
MUV Multi-Utility Vehicle of the Year goes to Maruti Suzuki Ertiga.
NDTV CNB is one of the premier auto awards in India. We're very happy to be participating as a sponsor, as a presenting sponsor in the CNB award show. And Mobile One has been associated with original equipment manufacturers around the world, and it provides us an excellent platform to interact with them and really present the brand values that Mobile One stands for.
Sure. Take us through those brand values itself. What does it really stand for, and what you're trying to get out of this?
I think consumers in India are interested really connect with performance, innovation, and expertise, and these specifically are the brand values which Mobile One stands for. And through this association, we hope to really convey those values. And you can see the set here is beautiful, and I think that's what it tries to convey as well.
This is the end game, and it's also the NDTV Car of the Year. And to help us do the honors, we've got a special guest coming up.
Raymond Wong, CEO at ExxonMobil Lubricants. Request you to join us on stage, please, sir.
And let's take a look at the nominees. Car of the Year. SsangYong Rexton. Maruti Suzuki Alto 800. Renault Pulse. Skoda Fabia Scout. Chevrolet Sail Yuva. Maruti Suzuki Swift Desire. Renault Scala. Hyundai Elantra. Toyota Camry. Hyundai Sonata. Maruti Suzuki Ertiga. Nissan Evalia. Mahindra Quanto. Renault Duster. Tata Safari Storm. Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Hyundai Verna.
Now, this is the moment all of you have been waiting for, and I'm very pleased to announce that the car of the year is the Renault Duster.
How are you feeling right now?
Yes, feels good. Feels great. Feel well for all Renault team, India Renault Group. You know that car has all the best of Renault DNA. it's great value, and it shows also the way we've tried to understand the market, find the sweet spot, and deliver excitement, I think.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Raymond,
Mr.
thank
Wong,
you.
Thank you.
So, Ira, one down, one to go of that last two.
The most coveted of categories.
We got our big one now again, ladies and gentlemen. It is the NDTV Two-Wheeler of the Year, and to present the award, we'd like to invite from NDTV, Manika Raikwar and Anindya Chakravarti to please come up on stage while we take a look at the nominees. Two-Wheeler of the Year. Suzuki Swish. Honda Dream Yuga. Suzuki Hayate. Hero Maestro. Bajaj Discover 125 ST. Honda CBR 150R. KTM Duke 200. Yamaha Ray. Bajaj Pulsar 200 NS. Hero Igniter. Vespa LX 125. Royal Enfield Thunderbird. TVS Phoenix. Honda CBR 250R. Before we announce the winners there, remember you did see there that we had both the Hyundai Verna and the Honda CBR 250R come back to defend their crowns, part of our tradition. So which is why, of course, you see last year's winners as a part of that nomination pack. Lots and lots of nominees, and let's have the winner.
So the two-wheeler of the year, jury choice, is the Bajaj Pulsar 200 NS.
Pulsar is all about, what we do for ourselves, really. This is a bike which we create for ourselves. And I think over a period of time, it has started defining what Bajaj is all about. Pulsar is about the culture of Bajaj, which says that even in NDTV award ceremony, we don't wear a suit, okay? So it ensures that we stay young. And Pulsar is all about, the youth that is there within the company. I think this award is really a recognition for all those Pulsar maniacs out there in the world. Thank you very much.
I think I would have passed out if you'd walked in a suit, I have to say. Yes. Congratulations to Bajaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Anil Manika, thank you as well. I would also like to thank our presenting sponsor, Mobile One. Our award ceremony tonight has been powered by Tata AIG General Insurance Company Limited. We do have our associate sponsor to thank as well, MapMy India. You did see a lot of the winners going home tonight with those devices. The venue partner, got to give a round of applause to the Buddh International Circuit, terrific international level venue, and we're very pleased to be here. And our fleet partner is Montrose and Travels. Thank you all for your support, and many congratulations to the winners. We do want all the winners to please come up here on stage. We do this, it is our tradition, the family photo at the end. All winners with their trophies, please come on up.
India's #1 news app. Just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.